In the height of weddings recently, especially celebrity weddings in Nigeria, this is definitely a topic that I feel needs to be talked about. Today, I want to highlight these two brides that have just recently started trending on social media, which is Moses Bliss's wife, Marie Wiseborn, and the popular fashion designer, Vicky James. Hi girls, welcome to the Becoming That Girl Era channel. I hope you learn a few things and take it with you in your daily life. Make sure to subscribe and put your notifications on so you are aware when I upload a new video. So I suppose I can say that it is wedding season in Nigeria for the celebrities, for everyone. We're seeing a lot of people getting married, which is great to see. But there's two brides in particular that I want to highlight in this video, which is Marie Wiseborn and Vicky James. Because not only one are they celebrity public figures now. For Marie Wiseborn, she is now a public figure. Vicky James has been in the spotlight for quite a while. There have been many topics roaming around the internet. For one, Marie Wiseborn being too simple of a bride, and Vicky James doing too much. And both have kind of gotten criticism on the internet for the two ends of the spectrum. And I want to analyze the whole situation, and I kind of want to give my input, and I want to kind of highlight this situation. Starting off with Vicky James. Vicky James is a public figure in Nigeria. She's a fashion designer. She creates very elaborate, unique, eloquent dresses, wedding dresses, regular dresses, and she has amassed, a fan base, a following, and she's become quite a public figure in Nigeria. She got married last month, and if you have seen any of Vicky James' designs, you know that her designs are not simple, as you can see in the pictures displayed above. Her wedding was, I feel, a very direct reflection of her work, designs, and her ethic, her work ethic. She's a very hard worker, and she displayed numerous designs of clothing, of dresses on her wedding. She had many displays of looks posted onto the internet. Every single stage of the wedding, from the engagement to every specific detail that follows up to the wedding, was posted to the internet, and I cannot bash her for that. That is her brand. She's a designer, she's a stylist, so if she wants to post content on the internet pertaining to her wedding and the wedding process, I will never come on the internet to bash her or to oppose that. But people on the internet think otherwise, and they have shown so otherwise. People have, displayed certain comments. There have been some criticism online regarding Vicky James, saying that she's putting this wedding too much into the people's face. And that is absolutely bizarre to me because, as we see regularly, brides, women, your wedding day is the most important day, I feel, of your life. That is a special day. And however each individual feels to release the content or the photos or the videos that, shows the process of the wedding, that should never be criticized. That should never be looked down upon or being displayed as you're doing too much, she's overdoing it now, she's extra, she's this, she's that. That is just pure hatred at a certain point. There was also a video that was put on the internet of Vicky James singing at her wedding with the choir, and told them to get on their knees and praise the Lord. And that, I think, was the number one target. That was when people started to say, okay, this lady is doing too much, this lady is overdoing it, why would you tell them to go on their knees? And for me, analyzing that situation, I can say that it is her wedding. She has paid for those people to come on the wedding day. So why are we criticizing her for, kind of setting the scene of the wedding and how everything should go? The criticism on her as an individual, honestly, for me, has been kind of so weird and hard to watch, because it almost feels as this agenda to bash Vicky James. I mean, celebrities have bashed her, regular people have bashed her, and it all seems somewhat unnecessary. This is her wedding day, and we also have to remember that she is a fashion designer. So her wedding is the perfect opportunity for her to showcase her bridal collection, her designs, and her work ethic. I've seen horrible comments stating that she's doing too much, she's trying too hard, she thought the wedding would trend but it didn't, and even to the point that people are attacking the authenticity of her relationship. I don't want to go further into the criticism she has been receiving, but I would like to leave off on this note. Vicky James has decided to have a wedding, an elaborate wedding at that, and nobody should be able or should even think to criticize that. She has worked hard for her money, and how she chooses to use that on her wedding day is nobody's business but hers. Let the criticism stop. You guys decide how you want to do your own wedding on your day and make it how you want it to be, and stop criticizing others on the internet. I don't think she has done extra, or I don't think she has done too much. I think she did great. She did exactly what she was supposed to do as one of the best fashion designers in Nigeria. So let's leave it at that. Now let's move on to the next lovely bride that has been in the spotlight recently, that has been the talk of town, Marie Wiseborn, or now known as Marie Bliss. She just recently got married to the gospel singer Moses Bliss. They had a beautiful wedding, both their traditional, their white wedding, every single one of their looks, the bride's dresses was absolutely beautiful. As Marie Wiseborn has risen to the spotlight as of recently, we've obviously seen how much of a simple but yet intelligent girl she is. She's a God-fearing woman, she loves God, and that is very notable. The Lord's grace is literally shining through her. She embraces her natural beauty and never does too much when it comes to her looks. Her wedding looks was a reflection of her simple life, from her hair to her dressing. Everything about Marie Wiseborn's wedding was very simple. And that is specifically talking about her outfits, her dressing, her hair. It was very simple for a wedding. The question I have is there anything wrong with that? Is it wrong to be a simple girl and also want a simple look on your wedding day? Because just like they dragged Vicky James, is the same way some people are directing criticism towards Marie Wiseborn, now Mrs. Bliss, for not doing enough on her wedding day. Marie Wiseborn is a beautiful bride. Her dress was so elegant, classy, and poised. However, a lot of people felt that her wedding look was underwhelming. Comments were made that she should have worn a much more fitting dress and that she should have done a bridal hair, makeup, full glam. And I disagree. Your wedding look doesn't have to be this completely new person. It can be a reflection of who you really are. If you're a simple girl at heart, your wedding look can also reflect that. There is no issue. So when I saw people were criticizing her look, her outfits, I was a bit surprised and taken aback because that is how she is naturally. So I guess that people had an expectation for her as the wife of Moses Bliss, that she had to show up and show out. And when she didn't meet their expectation, it was immediate backlash. So as we've seen it, Vicky James did her wedding. She was criticized for doing too much. Marie Wiseborn did her wedding. She was criticized for not doing enough. So I guess the moral of the story is you can never please every single person. There's always going to be someone who's going to criticize you. So what should we do with this information? Be yourself. Be authentic to yourself and be you wholeheartedly. And what I want you to take away from this video is to continue to be you wholeheartedly, because society changes, their opinions changes, and you can't be following the world like a sheep. Be confident and firm in who you are, and let the Lord lead you into greener pasture. I pray to see a lot more Christian weddings this year, a lot more women who love the Lord getting married. I think it's such a refreshing sight. That concludes this video. Thank you for listening. I hope this helped you in any way. Becoming that girl is a journey, so I will continue to make videos like this to guide you through so you can become the ideal version of yourself. Make sure to subscribe and join this community.